Hi, I'm Tim Hungerford. Recently I did a webinar on remotely managing fraud during a crisis. I hope you'll enjoy it. So now when we get to vendor related, vendor master data, you're going to be looking for any newly added vendors, make sure they exist, make sure the proper paperwork has been done, and also any changes in vendors' addresses or names. So change reports. So these are things that hopefully we'll get through the continuous monitoring side when I talk about it. You need that daily report to see what's going on. Check for any increased in price changes in contracts or even costs that don't seem right during a crisis. I mean, likely most of your general costs will be down or at least stable during a crisis. But if you have increased costs, make sure that they truly are related to crisis response and not disguised as crisis response, and may reflect a kickback or some sort of vendor fraud. Look for expedited payments. Related party transactions can be more visible in a crisis because you might see expedited or special payment requests that are being processed. So I'm seeing most of my companies are limiting how much they write checks during this time period. So anything outside that norm could be an identifier of that related party. And again, through your network, keep track to see if any key vendors, know who your key vendors are, look to see if they're having financial difficulties. Make sure you have a backup plan. What happens if one of your key vendors winds up declaring, well, Chapter 11, but worse, Chapter 7, and they liquidate and you are stuck without a very important vendor in your process? I mean, we've seen J.C. Penney's and a few others go through this in recent weeks. At the lower level, you could see that, for medium-sized companies, definitely. So it's something you want to be very aware of.